Today we are talking about cold email subject lines. If you want people to actually open your emails, you need to master your subject lines. When someone scans their inbox, they instantly decide open it or delete it. Most people write things like just checking in. They think it sounds professional, but top performers have cracked the code on subject lines that make people curious and consistently get opened. Here's what's crazy. Bad subject lines waste months of cold email effort. Most people are accidentally hurting their own success with every email they send. Now, I have spent years studying the problem. After testing thousands of subject lines across different businesses, I found the exact methods that separate the top 1% from everyone else. So in this video, first I'll show you exactly how people decide whether to open or delete your email. Then we'll dive into 53 proven subject lines across 13 categories. Next, I'll share the 7 best practices that separate winners from everyone else. And finally, give you a complete action plan to implement everything immediately. I promise this will be the most complete guide you'll ever watch. By the end, you will have everything you need to improve your cold email results. Let's start with the psychology. The moment someone sees your email, their brain makes a lightning fast choice. Open it or delete it. This happens in seconds. If you understand this, your emails get read. If you don't, they get deleted forever. Here's exactly what happens in that crucial moment. First, they scan who sent the email. Do they recognize your name, or are you a complete stranger trying to get their attention? Then they read your subject line. This is where they decide everything. Their brain fires off 4 critical questions in rapid succession. Question 1. Does this actually matter to me right now? Question 2. Will this solve a real problem I am dealing with? Question 3. Can I trust this person? Question 4. What's in it for me if I spend time opening this? If any answer comes back negative, delete. But here's the psychology that most people completely miss when crafting their subject lines. People don't just want to avoid bad things. They're actively hunting for opportunities. Your subject line needs to signal genuine value and possibility, not just avoid being annoying or salesy. The brain constantly scans for 3 specific triggers. Curiosity. What don't I know what I should know about my business or industry? Urgency. What opportunity am I missing if I don't pay attention right now? And value. What will I actually gain from investing my precious time in this message? Now, here's where things get really interesting. The average person receives over 100 emails daily. That's too much. So their brain develops what I call pattern immunity. It starts automatically filtering out anything that looks, sounds, or feels like generic mass communication. Phrases like touching base becomes incompletely invisible. They ignore following up. Checking in might as well not exist. Their brain stops seeing these words because too many people use them. But personal, specific subject lines get through every time. Why? Because they show real human work, not computer messages sent to thousands of people. Now that you understand how the brain works, let's dive into what actually gets emails opened. Now I am going to show you 53 battle-tested subject lines that consistently get opened. They are organized into 13 strategy categories. These will appear on screen so you can screenshot the ones that match your situation and start using them immediately. Let me walk you through each category and explain the psychology behind why they work. First up is the personal approach. Personal lines make people feel genuinely seen and recognized rather than like just another name on a mass email list. This isn't about using their first name. Anyone can do that. Real personalization means referencing their specific achievements, recent company news, or industry developments that actually matter to them personally. These boost open rates by roughly 25% because they prove you invested time in understanding who they are. Next, we have the power of questions. Questions create instant mental engagement by opening curiosity gaps that the human brain feels compelled to close. But here's the key. Avoid generic questions like quick question because they signal low effort, mass outreach, and get filtered out immediately. The most effective questions address specific problems or reference recent events that are genuinely relevant to that person's current situation. Category 3 focuses on leading with value. Value lines work because they promise immediate tangible benefits that busy people actually want and need. Make the value concrete, not vague. Instead of saying this could help your business, specify exactly how you save them time, money, or effort in ways they can immediately understand and appreciate. Moving to category 4, which addresses pain points. Problem lines immediately establish relevance by addressing specific struggles that keep people awake at night. They work because humans pay more attention to pain than pleasure. It's a basic psychology. But here's the trick. You need to identify specific individual problems rather than generic industry challenges that everyone already knows about. Category 5 is all about breaking the silence. When your initial email gets ignored, these specialized lines break through the pattern of silence. They work by creating curiosity or offering simple yes or no decisions that require minimal mental effort to respond to. Remember this statistic. 91% of cold emails receive absolutely no response, so strategic follow-up isn't optional. It's essential for success. Next up, we're creating urgency. Urgency lines tap into fear of missing out and competitive disadvantage, but the urgency must be completely genuine. Fake deadlines backfire. They damage your credibility permanently. Use these only when there's actual verifiable time pressure or legitimately limited opportunities that won't be available later. Category 7 covers the direct ask. Direct meeting requests work because they're refreshingly honest about what you want instead of hiding your intentions behind vague language. Keep the ask simple. Make it easy to say yes. Show genuine respect for their valuable time by being specific about the duration and purpose of the meeting you are requesting. Moving to category 8, which covers smart follow-ups. Smart follow-ups dramatically increase your chances of getting responses by offering fresh value or completely new perspectives. Each follow-up should bring something different to the table. Don't just repeat yourself. Never send just checking in messages because they add zero value and waste everyone's time. Category 9 focuses on borrowing credibility. Social proof builds instant credibility by demonstrating that other smart, successful people have already chosen to work with you. People naturally trust what their peers do, especially competitors. Use recent relevant examples that closely match their company size, industry, or specific situation for maximum impact. Next, we have the mystery approach. Curiosity lines create information gaps that human brains find literally impossible to ignore. We wired to solve puzzles, close loops, fill in missing pieces. But you absolutely must deliver on the curiosity you create, or you'll damage trust and hurt your long-term reputation. Now you have 53 proven subject lines that work, but they are only as good as your prospect list. The best subject line in the world won't work if it's going to someone who doesn't have buying authority or budget. Here's the reality. Most people spend hours crafting perfect emails and then send them to generic info addresses or wrong people entirely. That's like having a Ferrari but no road to drive it on. Before you implement any of these subject lines, make sure you're targeting the right people with verified email addresses. You need decision makers, not gatekeepers. You need people with actual problems your solution solves. And you need current working email addresses that actually reach them. I use Salesforce to find and verify these exact email addresses because it saves me hours of manual research and ensures my carefully crafted subject lines reach the people who matter. It's built specifically for this kind of targeted outreach and it integrates with everything I already use. You can try it free and see how much time it saves you. Link is in the description. But whatever tool you use, remember this. Category 11 is all about adding personality. Humor makes you instantly memorable and approachable in a sea of boring, formal businesses communications. It humanizes you, but it's high risk, high reward because humor that falls flat can destroy your credibility faster than almost anything else. Test carefully with your specific audience before rolling this out widely. Moving to category 12, which covers competitive positioning. Mentioning competitors immediately captures attention because business people think about competition constantly. It's always on their minds. This isn't about attacking or bad-mouthing other companies. It's about intelligently positioning your solution as different, better, or more suitable for their specific needs. Finally, we have the bold approach. Bold lines challenge conventional wisdom and make people stop and reconsider what they thought they knew. They spark conversation, generate responses, create engagement. But use this extremely carefully because they can backfire spectacularly if you misjudge your audience or come across as arrogant rather than thought-provoking. But use this extremely carefully because they can backfire spectacularly if you misjudge your audience or come across arrogant rather than thought-provoking. You have seen the examples now. Let's talk about execution. Now that you have seen all 53 proven examples, here are the advanced practices that separate consistent winners from everyone else. First practice is think mobile. 80% of emails get opened on mobile devices first, which means your subject line gets ruthlessly truncated after about 40 characters. Test everything on your phone. Put the most important words at the very beginning where they'll definitely be seen regardless of device or email client. Practice 2 is avoid the spam folder. Roughly 20% of cold emails never reach their intended inboxes due to aggressive spam filtering. Avoid obvious trigger words like free, guaranteed, or limited time. Also eliminate excessive punctuation marks and all capital letters because modern spam filters are sophisticated enough to catch these amateur mistakes. Your sender reputation affects every single future email you send, so protect it carefully. Third practice is go beyond the basics. Using first names stopped being impressive years ago because everyone does it now. Real personalization means mentioning specific achievements, recent company developments, industry trends, or mutual connections that demonstrate genuine research and relevance. This requires actual work, but it increases response rates by roughly 30%, making the extra effort completely worthwhile. Practice 4 is test everything. About half of successful marketers consistently test their subject lines against each other to see what actually works. Try different lengths, tones, and approaches with similar audience segments. What works brilliantly for one industry might fail completely in another. So let real data guide your decisions instead of assumptions or gut feeling. Fifth practice is timing matters. Most email responses happens within 24 hours of sending, so timing matters more than most people realize. Send when your specific audience is most likely to be actively checking and responding to emails. But remember this, great timing cannot save terrible content. So focus on crafting compelling messages first and optimizing send times second. Practice 6 is don't forget preview text. Many email applications show preview text immediately after the subject line, giving you a crucial second opportunity to grab attention. Don't waste this valuable real estate with generic opening lines or repeated information from your subject line. Use it strategically to reinforce your value proposition and provide additional context that makes opening irresistible. Final practice is measure what matters. Open rates are just the beginning of meaningful measurement. Response rates matter significantly more for actual business results. High open rates combined with low response rates usually mean your subject line overpromised and your email content underdelivered. Track response rates, meeting bookings, and actual conversions because the ultimate goal isn't just opens, it's real business outcomes that impact your bottom line. Alright, theory and examples are great, but let's get practical. Here's exactly what you need to do starting today to transform your cold email results. First, choose 5 subject lines from today's examples that feel most natural for your voice and situation. Don't try to use everything at once. Start small, test systematically, and build on what works rather than overwhelming yourself with too many variables. Second, adapt these templates for your specific prospects and industry rather than copying them word for word. The examples are starting points, not final destinations. Third, test them against your current subject lines using similar prospect groups and carefully measure the response rates you get from each approach. Fourth, identify the patterns that work consistently for your audience and double down on those successful formulas. Success leaves clear clues. Find your winning patterns and scale them intelligently across your entire outreach strategy. Finally, remember that great subject lines are just the beginning of effective cold email. Your email content must deliver on every promise your subject line makes, or you'll damage trust and hurt your long-term results even if you get short-term opens. But when you nail both the subject line and the content, you'll achieve response rates that put you in the top 1% of everyone doing cold outreach. The difference between average and exceptional results is in these details. And now you have the specific details that separate winners from everyone else. Start testing these proven formulas today and watch your cold email results transform completely. If this helped you level up your cold email game, hit that like button and subscribe for more strategies that actually work in today's competitive marketplace. Let me know in the comments which subject line category you are most excited to test first. I read every single comment and I love hearing about your real world results. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.